Okay, it's back. Let's do it again. More of this shit.
Yay!
Let's do it. So I can finally get to the end of freaking Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Okay, hold on. Can I? Oh, I can present it. Okay.
Do it.
So I may have dipped my toes a bit of ahead, and yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Present attorney's badge.
Your badge looks new.
I polish it daily.
In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then we'll see the real you.
Ah, whatever happened to innocent small talk?
Give it 3 years. Then we'll see what you have become.
Ah, I hate that. That's foreshadowing too.
There's something you should know from the start.
And that is...
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait, the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's very specific, actually.
It was in the witness's disposition.
Wow, that's a lot of S's. Just for one word.
Witnesses.
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 Yeah, English.
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Well, that was quite a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Huh, that's classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were.
Oh, that's just great. So, who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
Jeez, what's with people in dying just to a single stab wound? By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
Uh-huh.
Allow me to repeat myself with Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
It gets worse and worse every time I listen to this. So, you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell.
It's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lena? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
So, how am I supposed to defend this? This is... alright, time to change subject. Wait, she was in she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? So, you were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
What?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was the top of her class in school. I was the best there was.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says that.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Yes?
As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But, Lana? Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh, shit, Emma. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say that you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll get to the bottom of I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. I'm going to find out what.
Sorry, Mr. Wright.
What about?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
Well, I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
Sorry, but I'm kind of having trouble imagining that. So, what happened to her anyway?
I don't for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out the underground parking lot, shall we?
Okay. Oh god, I gotta voice 2 characters now. This is fun.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Are we gonna meet who I think we are? Oh god, that's 3. That's 3.
Shit. Right. Fuck.
Rip.
So, this is the lot where it all happened?
I gotta think to do voices. Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey, everyone, keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here. See? Hey there!
Hey there.
Oh no!
You
Oh
expect me
no!
to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner?
Oh! Kyle!
Kyle,
Who was-
do it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What do have here... Excuse me. Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good.
Oh god.
This is your kind of character, Kyle. I love it.
This is gonna be interesting. Hope's gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
Oh my god. Marshall?
Oh god, shit.
Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my green school strike, see?
Drake?
This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to?
Well, what the hell is this guy talking about?
You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. I forgot about this guy.
Was that, Hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Ah, good old investigation music. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer!
Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? That sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed in the pocket.
I love how they had to put that as a thing. I'm called to duty already at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining the evidence in detail, okay?
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Oh, cool! They have joystick support. Nice. I don't have to use those stupid things.
Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter.
What's an enter? Do you want to explain to me what an enter is, Emma?
Well, you're a defense attorney. You can figure it out.
It's an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess. I don't really see what science has to do with it. It seems like more like just me checking the wallet.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Wait, can I do that with my? Oh, I can do it with my defense attorney's badge. Nice.
Hey.
I'm gonna go quickly look at that.
So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away. You might want to think about that, Phoenix. We'll come back. We'll come back to this topic near the end of the trilogy.
Well, that's no fun.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Actually, that's really nice textures for.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really detailed compared to the DS.
Real nice.
Wow, they redid the textures. That's cool.
Yeah. It looks really good.
So that means I can also look at this. Cool. A name and ID number written here. I'm not gonna read that again.
I wonder why they only use numbers for these.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Oh, jeez.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yabadab. Yabadab. See, wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab. It does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her.
God, I love Emma. She is like Maya 2.0, and I love her so much.
Oh, that is
Oh, it's beginning. Here it is.
A ladder.
That's actually a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Sarah's taking a drink. Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. I'm sorry, the ladder presented itself and I wanted to read it.
A phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
Barometric, you mean?
Barometric?
Emma, you still need to go back to English class. What is she babbling about anyway?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. No clues here.
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna throw 60 on this so that way it's a bit smoother on your end. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
The theory of relativity.
What?
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Isn't she in high school? Shouldn't she know who it is we're talking about here?
That's why I love Emma. Look, a stylish glass walled room. Very nice.
You could see the whole parking lot from in there.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe.
Huh?
Cafe security. Yes, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office.
You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. So savage. So savage, Phoenix.
Look, a door. This must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I failed to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
God, she's... Oh, I love her.
Ah, here's the car.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
Oh my god, it's the sheriff guy!
Like I said before, this here's our place. You best be nosing along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
Ah! So scary.
Could you tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her.
Did you just drink? Did you just drink in front of a little girl? What the hell's wrong with you?
You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body inside, eh?
Please?
That was a
there are many things wrong with that sentence.
No problem, partner. About time for what? For Vittles?
Vittles.
Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza looking like.
Prospector's office? Where does he think this guy... Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self. Look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
In any case, stay away from the car. You look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim.
Right. Great.
Great. Maybe there are clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
That's probably you.
Oh. Excuse me? Were you two all set?
Yeah, yeah, it's who I think it is.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh? What's this? Oh god, she couldn't be.
God, I need to think of a voice to do. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business, I guess?
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but... You don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Cough up, huh?
does not sound healthy.
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
A witness serially clearly saw me committing the crime. Sorry, I'm eating Cheerios.
You know what? If we're doing those flashbacks, we probably just shouldn't repeat ourselves. Maybe. Just maybe.
You mean-
I wanna...
Yeah. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen. Oh, that's you.
Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am. Oh God, she means it. No, we gotta do the obvious first.
A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy.
Box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is a salmon.
Destiny? Was yesterday? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil one of all. gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! So, she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of, like, scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really? What? I'm totally confused right now. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what is it exactly that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they were talking about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so...
I'm tired.
Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end.
Sorry, Malcolm?
This is a long case. It's a good one.
Yeah. You're tired? You gonna go to bed?
Yeah.
No worries.
Good
Night.
Good night.
Night.
It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to his wolf being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife.
Wait a second, you know Lana Sky?
Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin? How many lunchboxes of sin? How many lunchboxes of sin did you pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels late.
Now, why would this pretty late lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now that you're talking, Cough-Up Queen.
I thought she was just a lunch fighter, but I'm not so sure.
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No? Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General... I don't know how to say that.
So,
Show?
General So's Trilobite lunch set?
General Show's Trilobite lunch set. General Show's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of that Trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. Even worse in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway. I guess selling lunch is more important than romance. That's sad.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are A lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. Well, I have nothing else to say to her, so we might as well go to the High Prosecutor's office. Hey, this office looks familiar!
I wonder who this could be. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Why, thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. Oh, you want to voice this, Kyle?
I don't know. Do you want to take it or should I?
Your call.
I think Kyle should take it. Because Kyle did voice this character previously, so...
Yeah. Might as well.
Alright. Phoenix Wright. Never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
Oh no, that voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh? Yeah, what? You know him from somewhere?
Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and...
Right. Your sister's the chief prosecutor, after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I... No? It was just Mr. Right here, he...
Hey, don't blame me!
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
Hmm? That would be my car. What of it?
What? What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Well, I'm seeing Edgeworth again.
I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been.
Oops, nope, let's not move. Let's talk to Edgeworth. So, the body was found in your car?
Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
Oh, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. Emma Scat. Sound cut out.
Yeah. It happened. Give me 1 second. Hello? Hello?
Did that help?
Yeah, sorry, everything just, like, died on me.
No,
And
don't
that'll
worry.
be as well.
Don't worry. No. You're not the only one. Yeah. Let me just do this again. Sorry, the thing seems to have disconnected.
Probably the weather.
I don't know, something like
Sounds
that.
bad.
Alright, we back. Totally did not leave. Anyway. Yeah, you might want to... Did you already read this out, right?
Yes, I did. It's nice to meet you again.
Also, sorry, the music got cut out, so let me go see. Can I fix that? No, I can't. Okay. No, that didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now remember, you've really grown.
Okay, this is really annoying me. There's no
What,
sound.
music?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the title screen and see if it fixes that. Good, good. Good. Okay, there you go. See, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. It just cut out. Okay.
I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. I can understand. Whoa, wait. What? Sorry. What did you just say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. Okay. I might as well read it. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
Wait, what? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to take ill with others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
Emma, are you okay?
Yeah, I read that. I said, but. I said, but.
And some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys?
Edgeworth is
That
smiling.
toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Can I examine? Let's examine his office. We gotta start with the obvious.
My! What an amazing bouquet! Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
Yikes.
I don't think so. Well, we might as well poke around his office.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on chess, but it looks like blue is in a bit of a tight spot.
The Red Knights have surrounded the Blue Pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing.
Totally nothing suspicious.
Totally, Phoenix. Whoa, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Poor
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must studied these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder.
Oh, poor Edgeworth. Phoenix, stop making fun of him. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
Nah, never.
My work desk is quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a neat desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. I like how he's very blunt about it. Don't do that. He'll just sue you.
Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I'm surprised Edgeworth isn't saying anything about it. He's just standing facing the door. You okay with that, Edgy? Edgeworth?
He hates heights. He does hate
I
heights.
dislike heights and I don't do shenanigans.
I don't know why your office is on the 12th floor then. I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be...
Does the math. Wow, you're really doing the math for this, aren't you?
Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's kind of handy to know.
Just yeet yourself out a window to test it. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. Yeah, because he wore that when he was like 18. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right? I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
By the way, game developers, I don't know why you left this in, but you putting the dashes does not remove the fact of what it actually means when you say that, when you read that out loud. I just want to put that out there, and it's not reflective of what the game actually represents and stuff, so please don't sue.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year.
You don't really sound enthusiastic when you say that, though.
What? So?
Oh, wow, you're just like reacting to what I just said. So, that K, that's...
K stands for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month. Only better.
God, it took court records. Okay, I need to go check this.
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
It looks like the names of all previous recipients are engraved on it.
One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name kind of does have a ring to it. I don't even know why I'm commenting about this too.
Isn't he, like, canonly, like, deceased?
I don't know, actually. Oh, is that the only thing you can investigate? Oh, that's it. Oh.
Yeah, it's just
That's
the
something
name.
else.
No, I just
I'm disappointed.
Mr. Edgers has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
Oh my god, I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning, he has sofa hair and little creases on his cheeks from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool? Oh, Christ. This girl's crazy. Okay,
God,
I
I
think
love
that's...
Emma.
Okay, let's go sit.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right. I remember.
2 years ago. Huh, I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Edgeworth knife added to court record. Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on. Can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Okay, calm down. Jeez.
Blood. This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. That is actually true. I do not imagine Edgeworth to be the outdoorsy type.
I don't either.
I imagine he's not the outdoorsy type, but he's one of those people who would probably know how to do it anyways.
Yeah. Say Edgeworth. I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh. I'll take that for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You take that foolish grin elsewhere. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Duncumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh. Right.
He doesn't seem too concerned for his award for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially...
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Could you tell me about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer.
I feel like that that should have 2 R's, but I'm not sure. Maybe not.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise as well.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking stub from the underground plot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So, the murder happened right after you got back.
What's right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
I gotta do this. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premise?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got a report for you, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like this way, the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, was it? No. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edward's lid blow.
Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir, I just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of particulars of your arrangement, sir.
Give me your name.
Yes, yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave.
Oof.
And good luck with that raise next month.
Oof.
But sir, I did it now. Oh, poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. And good luck. Oh, Phoenix, you're so savage.
Phoenix!
Oh, he left.
That was
mercy from
me.
Phoenix today. Right.
Yes, sir. Oh God, oh God, he caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to finally have calmed down at least.
Edgeworth. Love him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs department next door. Hold on. What's this? Oh no. Oh no! Not this!
Oh, here it is.
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger.
Oh wait.
Uh-oh, he noticed me.
You sure is running over here fast. Hey! Oh, wait, no, it's you. Oh wait, do you want me to do him?
Up to you.
Again, up to you if you want to roll with him or not.
What the hell? I'll do it. Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be. Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. There's a chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Well, present this first. Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show this off to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found the detective's card, didn't I? Actually, yeah, let's present that. Detective, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal, this is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning, Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. Whoa!
Oh, you
Now I remember.
really skipped over my line. That's okay.
No, I didn't. That was the game.
Oh, it skipped over Emma's line. That's okay though.
No, Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
So, this ID card to belong to the victim?
He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman would have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Gumshoe was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe? What? He's standing right here!
Oh, sorry. Detective Goodman. Yes, Detective Gumshoe is dead.
Well, that's the thing. I'm a ghost.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but I'm not dead.
That's why.
not dead yet.
That's why Gumshoe's never had a raise. He's just a figment of our imagination. Word is, the Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lan is confessing as much.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the Chief Prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence is faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! Chief Prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way. I want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger Pit dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Well, I can't help you there, Mr. Gumshoe. Actually, I will present this though.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, detective?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's the reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten. Also, I'm gonna quickly save. Hold on, I'm gonna lower this for a second. But, so there was a storm that just passed by at the time of the stream, and because I live in a different part of where they currently are, I've been sort of keeping watch at the lights because it's been known for the power to go out during a thunderstorm. So there isn't one right now, but I'm just keeping watch because it could pretty much happen at any time. So, yeah.
It was honestly absolutely terrifying. I work outside, and I was at work today, and I just got dumped on in rain. It was not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that storm was freaking crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So, that's why I saw the lights just flicker just now from my lamp. So that's why I sort of decided to save now, just in case if something does happen and it gets cut off all of a sudden.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So, anyway, apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Huh? Naysayers must be because of the rumors. No, you don't have nothing else to say.
Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Huh. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Scott to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Well, I have nothing else to say to you, so goodbye. Ooh, wait, hold on. Can I go next door? I can't still. Aw. Melodrum looks like it's filled with water.
Heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over there is on the side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think I'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else regarding that. Oh, he's gone. I don't think I have anything else. Detention center?
Back.
Nope.
Oh, she's gone too.
Yeah, Lena's not there.
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to still stay here. Might as well examine everything. Do that.
Is he on the
Look
bathroom?
at, yeah, look. Look, that patrolman's saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, "Hey!" And then I said, "Hey, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy." That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
Guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. That says a lot. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in the posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point.
I was wondering about that.
What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece.
Oh, that's your masterpiece? You made this, detective?
She threw together some designs. I just did my thing, pal. Battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies.
Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Air quote work of art.
Wait, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory.
Do you mind asking me how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo?
The paper here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets.
I don't think that's a kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want to set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's go present this. Could you take a look at this?
You?
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. You didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. No, you have nothing else to say? I don't think there's anything useful here. Actually, let's present this. So, about this card.
Vendors only accept cash. No cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else.
No. This isn't a credit card. It's an ID card that belongs to a detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honey ham to a detective.
Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked?
Because you're
Probably
dumb,
could-
Phoenix.
Because you come
That's
all
why.
not Phoenix.
Okay, where do I go from here? Because I
Like,
saw the blue.
sometimes I hear like Phoenix talk and I'm like, What is going through your mind, bro? How did you become a friggin' defense attorney?
I don't know. This is a good question.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair,
it's in our
compared to like
bag.
half the prosecutors, he's downright insane.
It's got a faucet for water.
Hey, that's my line. It's got a faucet for water.
It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how this makes any difference either way.
I mean, compared to the other prosecutors, like the most, I would say the most like sane prosecutor is Edgeworth, but even then, Edgeworth is
He has his moments.
he has
Yeah.
his moments.
No. Oh, I already talked to you. Okay, where do I go from here?
Maybe talking to Gumshoe.
Present-
Present the knife to Gumshoe.
I already did.
The knife to Gumshoe?
I did, yeah.
Huh.
Just present the parking pass.
I already did. The same dialogue appears, I think. We'll do it one more time, but Detective, it looks like you have something to say.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than go blabbing on about things I don't know about.
No, I wouldn't want you to do that
You
either.
Sure about that, Gumshoe? You sure? Good.
Yeah, so he said this
Oh,
line
yeah, it's
previously.
totally different. And the last one was presenting the badger.
I did. That was the dialogue you just read. Yeah, I have nothing else.
Does he have anything to talk?
Is there a new dialogue option in his like talk thing?
I don't know. No, that's it. That's all I had.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
It sure is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Didn't we just overhear what they just said? Funny. I thought they were talking about the weather. I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got nothing else to investigate.
maybe
Alright. Oh well, might as well go investigate my office. Mia's plant Charlie. I've been taking care of him since in Maya's absence. Looks like it's the cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading it one, it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I have to at least dust it off once in a while. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up there on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients though. Okay, so there's nothing interesting in the office.
just me
Okay.
a plant. Just Shirley.
Yeah, no, there's nothing here. And then Miss Sky.
We did this with Star.
Yeah, Miss
Edward
Star.
wasn't in his office.
I think we've already investigated everything in his office too. And I can't do anything there.
Here.
You can't do
What?
inside this room.
It has to be something with Gumshoe.
But I've already answered everything with Gumshoe though.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay, there we go. Edgeworth Troubles. I did miss that. Sorry. My bad.
I was like, are you sure we're done with Gumshoe?
Hmm.
I thought we were done. Yeah.
Yeah, guess not. He's in a tough spot again.
Again? Oh, yeah. Don't remind me.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, can it?
Mr. Edwards was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright. There were always whispers. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth's biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, detective? You met the guy who was... what's his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
So I think you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Okay, I need to go see what this actually is.
Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus $20. I think a couple of zeros are missing.
Nope, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Poor Gumshoe.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Oh, poor Gumshoe. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm just curious with what that said. Hey, you stop chuckling! That's your salary on the line, buddy. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Looks like the investigation is still going.
I have to get
That's you.
back to the shop.
No, I think that was Star. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Oh, there's the
No.
Marshall. That's
Oh,
Marshall.
might be Marshall. I guess.
Oh,
See
my.
my dreams.
Yeah, my
Yeah, that's
baby.
definitely Marshall.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? And didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
What happened to the security guard? Oh.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambino? You look like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Detective, you should really stop drinking. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Also, the fact that he's drinking. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warned you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting defensive here? All defensive here.
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't there crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks. Loser Colin, welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out the lance unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hoot and nay.
Nope. So, police investigations are like settling the land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter introduction crumpled up and discarded. Oh, poor detective. All right, well, I'm gonna ignore you first, and I'm gonna examine stuff first. This looks like a cell phone.
Pay no attention to the cowboy behind the curtain.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out?
Sure.
Right. Let's check it out. Oh, that's not even me doing that, too.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids.
This phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Whatever, let's just check this phone out.
Savage.
Beep! Now to see the owner of this phone.
Respect.
Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self. A defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button.
I push button.
He push button.
Hey!
Huh? Huh? What the hell? Hey, that song! I know that! Huh?
Hey, what's going on over there?
Sorry!
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah?
What is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
Huh?
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I have a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Also, Phoenix's phone looks really old. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, veritable Nokia.
It's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. I don't know. It seems pretty clear that he was calling you, Phoenix. This appears to be the car where the body is found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
Electric car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors gang the big bucks.
The rope. Is it?
Yep, they laid out an outline of the victim's body.
So, wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know who would come to that conclusion. Oh, come on, Phoenix. Don't be rough. B block is through. There, that's where visitors park.
I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design of that on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look. Oh, wait, that's you.
Something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. 67S 12-20 12/2.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so what does that mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For detective reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's everything. Okay, let's go talk to you. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? And please stop drinking, it's really bad for your health.
Good men always die young. Remember that.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a best place to go there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15.
Gonna save.
Just in case.
Yeah.
The smile in Madonna turned me tail.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star.
One stab to the chest. 5 is the rope. This here's the autopsy report.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that there, Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here. To this parking lot.
So it seems, like calling an armed man to a shootout at high noon.
High noon. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. The prospector's file is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Mr. Marshall.
Yes, Bambina.
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Okay, is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? Oh. Yeah.
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here. But ooh.
Suspicions about Mr. Edward have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and reading testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
I hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambino. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all his cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What? So you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he's closest to Edgeworth? I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino?
So, why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He is nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog has been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
Well, I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing that's still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
It's the Steel Samurai song, isn't it? The popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. The detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Also, I want to point out, we've been doing this for about over an hour and a half, and we just got to the end of the investigation day.
The first
Yeah.
investigation day.
Yeah,
That
there's multiple.
yeah, and see day 2 trial former. There's a trial former and a ladder. So I'll see if we can try to wrap up and get to the end of trial form, or if we'll have to cut it off. We'll see.
We'll see how it's going.
Yeah, may as well take a crack at it.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
My first trial without Faye helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, everyone! Trial court is now in session for the trial of Miss Landisky.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution has been ready for a while.
Edgeworth.
Hi, Edgy.
It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom. Haven't been in a courtroom since this trial.
I hope that personal feelings will not be hard proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Well, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to the crime. A professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand.
The cough up queen?
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! Wait, I think it actually does hurt. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Oh.
Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running a lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please, describe the incident.
The prosecutor will wait. I'm not finished reading.
Hurry up then!
Alright, very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
So, what the heck does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
I know who you are! Cough up!
Cough up Queen Angel Starr. Your Honor, long time no see.
Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's...
So that's the key.
Oh, what? Sorry, what? Oh, I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that just some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Uh-oh.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. But I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finally honed a detective's intuition at work.
Oh, that's violent.
Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? Oh, how touching!
As you can see, there's no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife in which you saw you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Alright, I don't remember this. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend, you have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with those lunches, thanks.
Note to self. The judge had to think before replying.
Yikes.
The security guard's room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. shock when she witnessed the crime.
Oh, wait a moment. That's a problem.
Sorry.
Flick, 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 flick.
Okay.
Um,
Her right hand.
but isn't her right hand bandaged?
No, we don't have any evidence of that though. Because I've already checked this. There's no prints either, so. Ah. I don't know if this is right. No, that's not an objection. That's not an objection. That's not an objection.
Standing next to a garish car.
By garish car, you mean
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you were sure it was the defendant?
I saw her no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
if she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
We're dealing with Edgeworth here. I need something more substantial than that.
Can you tell us about what the suspect was doing when you saw her?
Tell me more about the knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person.
Perhaps the chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late?
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Bright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Mrs. Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What? What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panic next to me makes me feel calmer.
Don't smile like that.
How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of the crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's unemployed is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I thought that I had found my dream job when I had become an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well, you may continue.
I didn't investigate this yet. Miles Edwards, 1712. This is dated on the day of the crime.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edward parked his car. If only he was held up in a couple of extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you that you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Is there anything else that we have?
Oh, whoa. I'll touch you before.
Death between 4 p.m. and 5:30. Cause of death: loss of blood from a chest wound. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound was found. I don't think we had a date though.
I just read the quick version. It was like died within an hour and a half.
Yeah. Here, let me lower it so it's a bit easier on you guys. Did I present this previously?
I don't remember.
Well, that's not correct. I'm trying to think. Holding a knife in a right hand. Actually, now that you look at it, it doesn't look like... Well, There's quite a lot less blood on there, isn't there? No. I'm trying to think, like... Because I already presented that.
Did you press her on all of her statements?
I did,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I feel like there's something we have to present. I just don't know what. No.
I'm trying to think what it is.
I feel like we have to present something
I know.
to show that her testimony isn't flawless.
Yeah.
Okay, I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sent something, perhaps this I saw chief prosecutor sending me a car, holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I know I already read this. I'm just gonna read this again. I'm not gonna like read it out though. Oh, okay, never mind. Actually, I don't think I pressed this one yet. You might want to read that.
Like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you do a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
Yes, well he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese.
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Then it must be hard and then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of old cheese to match. In any case, there in the lot I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
Alright, we're gonna press everything and start from the beginning. Okay, how did you know? Yeah. Yeah, prosecutors being assholes. Inconvenient evidence. We started, yeah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Laid off, she was fired. Yeah. Yeah, you may continue with your testimony. Okay, you're on your way to the detective. This boyfriend is a detective. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend, you have several. Yeah, the other boyfriends. I'll stick with lunches. Note to self, just without the thing. Security guard room in the lot is in the lot 8 block. Yeah. You already saw that. Incidentally delivered by car. I'm visiting now. Parked in the B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. And then you sent something saying you had a promotion of the murder. Yeah. By garnish you mean car, you mean Cedric's car with a knife. Yes. One odd case, and it's a saw the defendant saw 30 feet away. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is a new line of dialogue, like I said. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Ricky.
Huh? Ricky?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relegated to a lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph. You took this.
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snapped. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana.
So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Wait,
Now, I think now we...
she's not holding a knife though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she just foiled her ass. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Guy stabbing the victim with her knife?
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. I'm not gonna make the joke again. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Miss Edgeworth, your thoughts?
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
Yet it was still stronger than you'll ever be with mind, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Miss Edgeworth?
Shit.
Savage. This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But it's a black and white photograph.
Oh, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well,
Well,
Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
No problem, except you. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea? I don't know. Do I have a better idea? I think I might object.
You always object.
Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in testimony. Namely, she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understand, but it's good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How did you know?
Look at the chief of the prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
Ah!
These gloves seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
Wait, we're not done this testimony? Oh my god.
Apparently not.
It was a premeditated.
She had rubber gloves.
What happens if you press it?
No, wait.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves?
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. Okay, yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
no.
thinking?
I'm
This
speaking.
may sound pretty far-fetched, but that statement she made saying it was planned?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How could it have been planned if it was Edgeworth's knife that he kept in his toolbox?
No, the pockets though.
No, I'm not talking about.
Oh.
How could it
The
be
knife.
premeditated?
Oh no, never mind. I got that wrong.
The knife at her statement saying it was premeditated.
Thank you.
Got it.
Witness, do you know what
Like,
this
how
is?
could it be premeditated if she took the knife from Edward's toolbox? Like, how would
That's
she
true.
know that he has a knife in the toolbox?
That's
Oh,
true.
well, she knew.
Yeah.
How could she know it was there?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry, are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife.
thank you, Edgeworth, for your stupid comment. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, it all belonged to the prosecutor there. The defendant's the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are the prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, Ricky?
In your testimony, you stated that Lannis High planned this murder, And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also be prepared the most important thing? Their murder weapon.
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
Alright, people, shut the hell up!
Great, the tide's turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's good as free.
Oh, there's that thinking animation.
Shit, here we go. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this is a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Bah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove, nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing?
I believe I would like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now?
And this guy intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she caught the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
One lie begets another lie.
Well, yeah.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound like premeditation, doesn't it?
What kind of question is that?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
God,
I
love
mean-
Emma.
I
love
mean,
Emma.
it seemed pretty clear. I mean, it seems pretty clear that you said this knife again and again. Come on. I didn't even need to see that. You say she was stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth!
He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
Well, witness!
Oh my god, she
Got
keeps...
the crime scene set, right?
Thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify!
But maybe we'll have to hold on to that thought because we're gonna end it here, unfortunately. Because people have to get up in the morning, so I'm gonna stop now. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I want to actually keep going, but and I never normally would not like to stop during in the middle of a case, but or at least in a trial. But we have to stop it here because someone has to go to bed.
AKA me.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's the end. That's the end. I don't know. Come back next Tuesday for another Ace Attorney stream, I guess.
Yeah.
Or if not, maybe I'll just say screw it and fire one tomorrow because I kind of want to get through this. This is a long case, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
I
anyway.
mean, I can do tomorrow.
Anyway,
So,
that's the end of the stream. Goodbye.
next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Emma Sky is stupid, but we love her anyway.
Pretty much.